Today, we're going to focus Tai Chi for life. You know what? When you go to a doctor because you got problem, doctor usually will check with you, your history of a sickness and your lifestyle and all this. And there's also a lot of questionnaire to answer, right? Yeah. In Chinese medicine, it's called Wang Wen Wen Qie. Is that correct, Dr. Huang? Dr. Huang, are you there? Okay. Anyway, you need to diagnose the person. And a lot of time you find out this information you collect are very important for your diagnosis. And in Chinese medicine, you have qi inside your body and running the whole everywhere and smoothly and balance. It's called zheng qi, righteous qi. That means you're healthy. But if the qi is not balanced, some area is overflooded, some area is in shortage, then that place will have problem. We said qi bu tong zhe tong. Okay, when the qi cannot go through, there is clot, blockage. That area get a problem, swollen or get a what, like a black clot or all kind of thing. But then when you use a qi, it can represent everything, including your nervous system and the mental, problem, everything. So important to be emotionally balanced and physically balanced, everything but balance. Now, this is important to understand why you can use Tai Chi to maintain your health and also as a healing tool. Okay, number one, El Camino Rio Hospital, just about half a year ago, they started a new clinic called what? Lifestyle Clinic. Now there are doctors that, including Western, Eastern doctors, they all start what? Checking the patient's lifestyle. And in the training or the trainer in they call what? The fitness trainer, they have a test and they have a 3 chart. They have to be tested to get this idea. Number one is this. Okay, this calls iceberg theory. Means what? When a person come to you to try to improve their health or condition, whatever, you can see only here 1/10 of what really happened to this person. And below it, there's 3 levels you need to find out to help him what? To solve this problem, okay? For example, a person come to you all the time and repeat the same symptoms. There is a problem below that he should take care of. So the first layer is called what? Lifestyle. Lifestyle, all kind of, patterns. For example, you always go to bed late or you eat not balanced or you also work too hard or whatever. This is affecting your health and that always occur, same problems and it goes same symptoms. And then this lifestyle and habits. This one is what? Is your intelligence level. Some people, they don't have knowledge of how to have a nutrition balance or how to deal things in a better way, manage things. All this will have problem affecting the body health and on the mental health, everything. So that is for cultural and intellectual level. That's another effectiveness. But the most under everything is what? Your philosophy, your religion. Okay? So there are some religious person, they can do everything for his belief. He can devote life, everything, property, donate everything because he strongly believes that will, give him the best reward. Anyway, all this combination, philosophy, personal religion, and intellectual level, knowledge, and culture, and lifestyle, habit. You know, some people are very stubborn, right? Even they know, he still cannot change. All this will produce this result. So number one, when you diagnose a person, you got to think about this lifestyle, healing. It's called lifestyle clinic as a new department in El Camino Rio Hospital. I think most of Chinese medical doctors need to understand this. Yeah, they use a pausing, you know, and look tongue and look eye, whatever. The Western doctor will have them write a quiz, a lot of quiz, you know, answer that get more history, everything. So this is an important concept for diagnose. You want to teach people with Tai Chi, first you got to know where is your problem, right? And how can I prepare my prescription? Okay, number two, second chart is, yes.
你叫老师录上了，这是他正在录呢，他把那个视频给你们发过来就完了吗？
Okay, so here is middle line. These are two directions that your body condition are revealed. If you are healthy, you'll be going this way, which is positive. You are getting sick or you are getting weak, you go this way. Okay, and there is different kind of level. All right. If you go this way, means what? You decline. So this is a way to see which way you're going. And usually in your life, this is not always one level. It always changes. Just like you watch everything well, then you can keep it balanced. Otherwise, it will bear to one side. And then it's just like you're loading in the river against the flow of water. You don't do something, you get there. This way, this one. Small one, bigger one, big one. All right? And this chart diagram had to be taught to people. It's called what? Continuing wellness. So you want to be well, you want to have everything fit, you need to know this occurrence development. Everybody in your life, from you're born till the end, the day you die, you have to do this all the time. So Chinese say, 苟日新,旬日新,日日新. If you can be renewed, fresh every day, you should also do that every 10 days, and also what? Every day, whole life. Okay, 自强不息. All right. Now, if you go into the bad part, if you don't do nothing, just like what? You don't eat food right, you don't have enough supply of nutrition, you go, first one is what? You feel something wrong. That's the first cross. Okay, you feel something, discomfort or not right, dizzy or fatigue or no appetite or whatever, then that's time you should watch. If you don't, second one is what? You go to symptom, go to see doctor. Now you already go to hospital, take medicine and be treated. If you don't take care well, then you go to this one called disabled. That's no good. When you get older, this happens all the time. So if you keep on watching this, you probably can walk well and then exercise well, even your 80s, 90s. All right. You see that a lot of yoga guy, 100 years old, still looks like young people, because they keep on maintaining a good fit. And then this is a better one. The worst one is you are disabled and you're still getting worse. Then this is called what? Premature death. Chinese called 夭折. You're supposed to live up to average life, like what, 85, 90, and you die at 40, 50, 60. You never know. So this is something you want to avoid. And then you need to do something to stay this way. Okay? In Tai Chi principle, this is positive, is young, bright. This part is yin, dark, negative. So black and white should be what? Be watchable. that they are in control, balance. Because you don't do something, your body get decayed or you get problem. And you watch that, then you can maintain your balance. In control. Okay, you cannot get rid of them. Just like you have cancer in your body, but you always watch, control it, you're okay, right? Everybody have some problem and they need to watch it and then maintain peace. Okay, now how to maintain peace? Number one, in a positive one, number one is small circle. Means what? You are aware of what's going on. Just like you drive your car, you go maintenance, regularly. You go to physical check. Now you find, something you can fix right away, right? And then second one is you find a problem, then you do what? Education. It's called education. Means what? You look for answer. Go to Google, go to see doctor, consultation. Then you can prevent from getting worse or getting back to normal. And the even better one is you get what? The bigger circle. Because you aware of what happened, your condition, and you keep on what? Learning how to improve your body, maintain good condition, then you become what? This is called what? Maximal, healthy. Then this is the best, the grand wellness. So the wellness is here. And then what is wellness? Here. This is called wellness continuing. Means you want to be well in your life. In 1950s, most people were only concerned about fitness. And then fitness covered what? Covered basically physical fitness. So those days is a time that the cardio exercise is well received and everybody starts seeing people running in the street. When I was a kid, I rarely see people running in the street. I think it's about chase bus. Okay. But then when they get bigger, then you can see people running in the street regularly and then slowly. And when they come to the cross street, the light, red light, they're still what? Doing the movement because they want to maintain their pace. So this is cardio exercise, the easiest one, jogging. And later on, there's more varieties, jogging, bicycling, and jump roping, and swimming, what else? Bicycling. Yeah, later on, there are more varieties, like a cardio kick, a cardio dance. You see all people doing all the kind of so-called cardio exercise, and now the government, United States government, asks all the citizens to do cardio exercise 3 times to 5 times a week, 3 times at least. The kids, 2 hours each time. Boys, 1 hour. Middle age, half an hour, till the day you leave this world. So even you're gray hair, you're old, you have to do half an hour. But the standard requirement is different. Everybody should remember this one because now cardio exercise is a must for everybody. All right, you got to remember this: 220 minus your age, and then time 0.70. Okay, up to what? 85. Yeah, go to 90, getting dangerous because that means this number is your maximum heart rate per minute. So if you are like, let's see, 20 years old, then you find out 220 minus 20 is what? 200. 200. This one is 140, right? 140 per beat every minute. 140. You choose a music, this kind of pace. Any kind of music you like, Western, Eastern, Latin America, whatever, and then follow it for 30 minutes. And that's called what? Cardio exercise. And the easiest one is just to like a step, in the Harvard test. You put a step there and then go up and go down and continue to do it. You want to achieve that you are heart beating 140 per minute. That's for 20 years old guys. And then as you're getting older, this reduce 120. Most of you guys probably 130. And then for me, not even 100, because I'm 70 years old, right? So that's fair to everybody. And So you can do this until you're very old, and you still have to keep active. And that is important to maintain your cardiovascular endurance. And that's like engine of your car. Engine is good, any part need repair, that's cheap. Engine broken, bye-bye, all right? Okay, so you got to know the first concept is get you physically fit this way. Then they found out after 1960s, they started thinking about that's not enough. Then they start thinking about so-called what? The 8-pedal theory. 8-pedal. This is a flower. Okay. This is a pedal here. You should be able to teach your patient or your student this concept. Yeah, it's something that common to everybody. There is something in the middle. They don't have it. They only have an 8-pedal. I add this one. You know why? I make a Chinese philosophy of Tai Chi here. Okay, you know what I mean, right? I don't want to make this too good. Okay, now this pedal one, no, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this half is inside yourself. Okay, this is interacting, you and the outside world. So everybody is equal. First one is physical. You have to be physically what? Fit, balanced. Then intellectual. You should update yourself all the time to be able to what? Compare with the progress of the society. You got to know how to use iPhone, everything. Okay. Number 3 is what? Think about it. You are physically healthy. You are smart enough. Then you need what? Spiritual. Spiritually, you should have some kind of balance. You have your value, your philosophy. That is a guideline for your life. Moral standard, everything. A person without this part, he might be somewhere, sometime, just suddenly finished. You no hope. Okay, you need this. Okay, and number 4, what do you think it should be? Within yourself. What do you think the first one should be? Anybody can give me your opinion? Emotional. You should be emotionally what? Manageable. Should be balanced. So we see a lot of people very successful, very accomplished, and suddenly lose temper or lose control, and right. So it's important. This all within your control. Physically, you eat right, your lifestyle right, everything proper. Then you're healthy, and then intellectually you got to keep update yourself, and then you have any problem, you also overcome it all the time. So we are right. Number 3 is spiritually. Everybody should look for immortal life, right? Because Tai Chi is pursuing what? Perpetuating. That means the suspension of your life. Okay, Tai Chi means universal law. It's continue going, never stop. And then your life, if you believe there's the invisible, I mean insubstantial, and this young substantial part. Chinese always say 举头三尺有神明 means what? Above you 3 feet, there is a spirit. I'm sure that you heard about that. They admit there are spiritual world and the what? Physical world. Okay, this is like a dark hole, there's actually greater than the substantial, world. Anyway, you believe that, then you have a hope, because you're going to what? Continue existing in different form. You are a convertible, you are creation. Okay, so believe that your life will be what? Much more comfortable, and you have direction. Okay, the last one, emotional control. should be what? Started practicing when you are young, not wait until you're successful. Then you start control your emotion. Yeah, people never know somebody's emotion behind. So you need to regulate yourself all the time. And then it's expressed from here. With all this well controlled, then this go what? Interpersonal, social. Yeah, because all this well, so interpersonal fit is accomplished. If you have a problem here, you probably have problem with what? Interacting with the people. The first person you interact is your mother, then your family, and your neighbor, college, everybody. So this, a person is single or with a couple or with a kid or without kid, it's all issues with the what? Your interacting between people. Okay? A person have really good finish on this one, you never feel alone. He always what? Keep on encountering people. And people know what he doing. He know people, he care about people. There are people also have family, have all, even spouse, whatever, you feel lonesome. That's a problem.
Can they please put their phones on mute? I can't, someone's got their phone off of mute and it's distracting. Okay, sorry.
Somebody.
Thank you.
Yeah, everybody's immune. Yeah. Okay, now, this is a interpersonal. I just put it in. Interpersonal. It's social, basically social. And then this one is, what do you think what it would be in this world? Yeah, what you need, interacting, very important. Anybody? It's called financial. Yeah, financially fit. You cannot make money yourself. You have to depend on people. Nobody want to be a good friend with you, huh? You have to depend on yourself. You have to develop your skill, profession, so you can self-support. And then you have to know how to manage your money, right? Use it right, in the right way. Yeah, manage it. So this is a financial fit. Then it coming to important part is this one. It's called environmental. Environmental include what? The area it goes in, pollution or not, and there is a crime rate high or low, and the place you live is, do they have a communication? Commute, everything is easy, go to shopping, go to school, whatever, and it's a good school system. All this is environmental issue, including your residence, the house, the building, and the arrangement of every room, and even your desk, your light. That is outside world and you. You feel comfortable and your chair is high enough, then everything is fine. Lights good. So this is important. And Chinese even included the spiritual part. So it's called feng shui. Literally means the feng is wind, so it's water. Feng, water, and the wind, they are everywhere. And different form. So you got to watch this. Okay, last one. 8 petals of this flower. Each petal is good, it's fit. Then it's a beautiful flower. If one is not good, damaged or dented, do you want this flower? You don't want it, right? So you need this one also good. Can you think about? I am good all this. I'm happy, and this one will be your most happy thing. Yeah, if you get it right. Somebody give me an answer. Give me a guess. Student of the Southwest State, give me this right answer. I'll give you extra credit for midterm. Important in your life. Usually Chinese always say, 男怕入错行, 女怕嫁错郎. Means a male, the worst thing is getting into the wrong field, the profession. The woman, the worst thing is married to a wrong guy. But today, change it. Today, woman is also what? your boss in many fields. So equal, male, female, all have to really concern about the profession, the vocational what? Fit. Get the right field. And this concept is very important. Okay, to the right field, go to the right, a place to work, or be deciding what kind of potential you can go always through. You get a wrong place, then you might be changed in half, in your life. And today, it's unfortunately now is this way. In your life, in the old day, this is 20 years old. Okay, before 20, you are white. Means what? No burden. Everything your parents take care of you, and you get to go to school. Everybody provided. After 20, you start working. Then you work hard. And this also means what? Burden, burden, burden. And then after this, white again. That means what? 60 years or 65. Retired. So that's old days what pattern. Yeah, only two color. Two change. Beginning, when you're growing, educated, and then you work. And all these years, you work hard, and then you retire. And that's it, one profession. Very little change. Today changes. Sorry. Yeah, everything changed, just like we had to teach by Zoom. Okay, 20 years old, still here, 60 a year. But this is 15, you start what? Getting some part-time job because you want an allowance, not for the parents. You go to work in the McDonald's gas station. Okay, then you make your own allowance, and then you probably pay your own tuition. And then 20, you go to college, then there is different kind of colors from their own. Yeah, you see different time, you go to college, you go to work, you get a degree, you go back to college, yeah, and then you change your field, and then until you're 30 to 40 is so-called what? The most prime time. You should be in the right field at this time. This time is your prime time to develop your career. And after 40, maybe your boss tell you, okay, why don't you retire? Are you pension? It's no more effective in the work. So you go to second field to train, get a certificate or whatever, and then you work again. And then even 50 or 60 or 70. So you see that nowadays it's very complicated. You cannot like all day, I just do this in whole life. No way. Yeah. So that's why there's so many problems in the society. Now, you get all this, by the way, you see that the logo I put in the middle, the Tai Chi, that means what? The Tai Chi, the philosophy and principle is affecting every aspect, every petal. Because Tai Chi means what? Well, do you know? This dog with a white spot. This is a white part with a black spot, like two fish, and they together always, and they keep on what? Changing, interacting. Why? Because in represent dark, okay, negative, passive, defensive, okay, and what? Insubstantial, and what? And still. White one means what? Energy and outgoing. So it means light and also what? Aggressive. This is masculine. The other one is masculine, feminine. And this also means what? Substantial, hard. And the other side, of course, soft. Okay. And therefore, if these two are joined together, what is going to happen? This guy is always pushing. This guy is passive. He's always retreating. So they become what? Cycling, right? Because he never let the other side stop. I said, can I stop? No way. I'm pushing you. So he will yield. So he go changing, this on the top and the bottom, and then come to the end. Come to the end means starting beginning. And come to the maximum means what? Return to the other side. So yin and yang, yin and yang. And that's how the universe operates, what we call the law of the universe. So remember, yin, yang means what? Polarity. Okay. Everything in this universe is yin and yang. And they together to make sense. If only yin, only yang, there's nothing. It's called uji, nothing, okay? When you say Tai Chi means what? Two extreme force joined together to make the sense, the meaning. So Dao De Jing said, 万物负阴抱阳，充气以为和. Everything include one inside, one yang side, and they join together and they interacting with the qi and become balanced. And what? Keep up with each other, continue operating. So you got to know, you never be able to get over each other. So polarity is the way you identify or you get a meaning. Then number two is what? Number two is these two have to be together. That's called 合一, unification. Yeah. Everything is, you have to look the whole rather than just look one part. So when you diagnose a person, like lifestyle, all those kind of concepts, it's what looking the whole thing. Yeah, maybe just one change in the knowledge or in habit will cover everything, solve the problem. You never know, right? So Chinese Tibet medical doctors supposed to be psychologists too. They cannot just use needle or just give herb. They also have to learn how to consult people. Okay. Now, one is law is polarity. Second law is unification together. And because that inseparable, right? That create what? Interaction. Always interacting means we keep on moving. And this create what? Returning. Because when this go here, this come here. It's come returning create what? This kind of cycle. And that's how this universe can be operate regularly. 上轨道, all right? And because that, you can predict what's happening coming up. Okay? It means stability. That is healthy. Things keep on returning. And you have to be what? In a pattern that is controllable. Otherwise, it's chaos. Okay? And that will make it all the planets hit each other. If you want to use it, don't do. Okay. So these three laws, polarity, unification, and returning plus continuity. Why continuity? Means they are what? They are happening gradually and they connect together instead of what? Instead of this. That's called dot. When you see things go like that, means what? There's a break. No. Always there is some reason. The things keep on going, you keep on going down. So they are cause you see, they also cause you don't see. So when you measure something, you got to think about all this. So that's called continuity. Okay, it's not also, it's not like this, like this kind of what? Yeah, one cut. So this happens gradually down and gradually up. In Chinese, it's called 因果, cause effect. And that's very important concept in your life. Everything, there's reason, there's effect. And you should be responsible for that. Chinese, the concept same to the Christian's concept, 分别为圣. Everything before you do it, think about it. What consequence you're going to have. Okay, so you see plenty of idea from the chart, right? Now, today we're going to introduce you one very, very important chart. This chart is called what? Dr. Wang's Cardio Tai Chi Cell Evaluation Progressive Learning Form chart. That's a form. And this form, you put up the menu. The menu means your technique. You order some dish, there's a menu, right? So if I have some problem I want to take care, let's say I have a mental problem or emotional problem, or I have a muscle pain, or I have a impaired balance, or I have arthritis, whatsoever, then you need to find some way to solve it. And then you look for medicine, you go doctor, but a lot of time you find that doing exercise can help solve the problem or reduce the level of a problem. And that's called what? Sport prescription. When you do Tai Chi, I'm not talking about Tai Chi Chuan. I'm talking Tai Chi means what? You are practicing the balance. The concept of balance means Chinese doctor make your qi become balanced in your health. You're imbalanced. It's called 邪气, evil qi. When you got evil qi, you are sick, and they got treat you. So entire Chinese medicine based on this theory, philosophy. Okay, they treat you with needle or with herb or with all kind of things. But then in this treatment with a movement, we call it sport prescription. You have to select the right exercise. Right what? Right in many things. Number one, which called FITT. You choose some exercise we do with the right frequency. Just like you take a medicine, you take a what? The right frequency. How often do you take a medicine? A day or every other day or week, whatever. And then intensity. That means dose, how strong. And then what? How long you take it. This is called exercise frequency, how often you do it. Yeah, that cardio Tai Chi you should do 3 to 5 times a week, right? And then intensity means the load exercise. I'm doing this one as a beginner. I probably do maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. The maximum heart rate extent, because I'm just starting. I don't want to give me heart attack, right? And then you do slowly 15 minutes, and later on maybe 20 minutes, and then maximum 30 minutes. According to the theory, if you do exercise 30 minutes, it's good enough, because about 20 minutes, you already start burning your fat, okay? And then the other effect is circulation, everything will start really work. So usually you have what? Menu have some 5 minutes work on warm-up exercise. You design something to make your body ready, and that you can be very gentle in the beginning and then gradually getting strenuous. And then when you reach to your level, okay, you desire the level, you have to stay for 20 minutes straight. That's why you do jogging, you run to the crossroad and red light, you still what? Continue, because you don't want to lose that pace, that momentum, okay? So you keep on running to meet your standard. And then after 20 minutes, the 25 minutes, 5 minutes warm up, then 20 minutes, and then last 5 minutes cooling down. Now you don't want to shut your engine when you drive 100 miles per hour and then cut it. Oh, you can imagine. Yeah, nobody do that way, right? So leave 5 minutes for your cooling down. And when you use this concept plus Tai Chi technique, the first 5 minutes, you can do something just common to all the techniques, like footwork or some small, exercise to get your body ready. And that is not, standardized. That everybody, you can just do a slow, small jumping. And then when you get warm up, then you start a 20 minute workout. And that's the time you use it, your desired design. Okay, and I will talk about that later. Okay, that's called what? Describe a description of your selected technique for a particular problem. And then the last 5, I'm talking about this first because I want to tell you. It's called what? Type of exercise means what? You choose technique that really is what you want. If I use a 5 minutes cooling down, just slowly down the movement, I can change into what? Design something that help me to solve my problems, like shoulder problem, lower back problem, or other, a balance problem, I can use that because at this time your movement is slowed down. That means you can do meditation. It means Tai Chi meditative exercise. And now Harvard Medical School described that Tai Chi is a meditative medication. Usually it's meditative movement, right? Now it's at this purpose, make exercise become recipe or healing. Just like some people say, exercise is nutrition. You don't take nutrition, you have problem. You don't exercise, you got problem. Okay, so remember, FITT, frequency, intensity, and the time workout, and the type of exercise you design. And this is very, very important. You design the right movement, then you get it, what kind of effect you expected. Otherwise, you may get a wrong or negative effect, result. So we always say, 学是3年呢. If you want to learn some art, very, 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 very well desired, very wanted, you want to go to the best one to teach you. You don't just go to a park and pick up somebody who are doing something. You say, hey, can you teach me? No, you got to be careful. Okay, design the right pattern. So all kind of people do movement. You should compare. And this is a very important, kind of guideline, okay, for getting into exercise. Okay, now let's keep on going this. You gotta here 5 minutes warm up, whatever exercise you choose. Then you are talking about 20 minutes straight strenuous workout. Now let me ask you, if I wanted you to use a Tai Chi technique, what kind of technique you can make it go fast? If you do the big stance, like a carry tiger, hold, wide spread and come up, and then big range of movement. It'll take a slowly motion because of what? This posture is so wide, movement range is so big. So you always choose a small range exercise for this part. Just like a small wheel run faster than big wheel, okay? So you want to do movement fast. You cannot choose those low posture and a big stride step exercise like a standing fly or brush knee. No, you have otherwise you're gonna modify it. Otherwise you choose what? Things that you can do speedy movement. For example, the stance is small, okay? Watch this. If I stand like this, I can move what? Small step, right? I can move faster. Even I use only toe, not with the whole foot. If I do like this, how can I go fast? It's hard. So the center of gravity will be higher if you go fast, and also size of step is smaller. That is your criteria of choosing technique in Tai Chi. Okay? So there are all kind of style of Tai Chi, and you go look for the technique that they have in their form, choose a small range one, and here I have 3 very easy to understand one. One is what? Golden rooster, Jinji Tuli, golden rooster. Because golden rooster is one leg stand up and the other leg what? On the ground, okay? Just like this. Like in yoga, there are some exercise like this, right? Yeah, this small, close, and then go down, and then go forward, and come up. That's called what? Golden rooster, standing on one leg. Golden rooster, standing on one leg. Okay, that is a small step. And next one is grasping both tail. Okay, you do the grasping both tail, the small stance, yeah, and then small range of motion. That you can do fast. Another one is what? Small range. It's called white crane, spread its wing. One leg full weight on it, the other leg bent, empty stance. Okay, it's called cat stance in karate. Cat stance. Look at this, cat stance. Okay, watch. All weight on one leg. This golden rooster, and then low down this leg is called cast stance. And white crane is this way. Yeah, this way, left side, right side. Okay, and then you can jump up. That is white crane flying up. All right. So you can tell that when you do the small steps, if you do lower center, you do what? West most tail. Okay. You do higher center, you can do raise your leg, like golden rooster, and you go whole way on one leg. You can jump up. Now you can see that because the size design of a step, your speed change, your height changes, and just like something light can fly up, something heavy go down. And then in the speedy movement, you don't want to be heavy. You don't want to be what? Low down, correct? So this is how you design your training content for cardio Tai Chi. Now remember, cardio exercise is a concept. That means you training yourself, you should also affect your heart, your lung, because that's most important. And you got to effective what? Train them to be effective, not just do a little bit and then stop a little bit and then go continue. In a broken, you should be continuously maintain the effectiveness all time, 15 minutes at least, they say. Okay, 20 minutes average. That's called cardio exercise. If I am not in good shape, I cannot do like that. That way I cannot go. Then you do your own, just like in the beginning, you can start with only what? 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then finally 20 minutes, finish one, and finally 5 minutes cool down. Okay? This is only what? Talking about the rule, means what? The guideline. In reality, in most of our gym or corporation, the fitness program, they cannot measure the person, all the time. Okay, how much your heartbeat is when you're doing the strenuous one to be able to achieve the effectiveness, for improve your heart and your lung. So instead of measuring with a number by pausing, they ask you to feel it. If I am doing exercise, do my best, and I feel that I cannot talk, that means too hard. You should slow down. You can talk, but you can talk and even you can sing. You understand? Oh, I'm very happy I can sing when I exercise. That means too light. So you should control your exercise load in the zone harder than what? Then you cannot talk. No, you can sing. Because when you sing, it means it's lighter. I mean, harder. You cannot sing. I cannot sing, but I can talk. If I cannot talk, too hard. So this is safety zone. All right? So this is how the company usually have their employee go to the cardio exercise or go to gym, work out by themselves. Hey, watch your heart. Just do this, maintain. And then for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, gradually. So I call it what? Progressive learning form. Okay, means what? You make this chart and you record 3 times a week, and each stage you will design some technique in the beginning, only simple variety. Okay, another example, if I have a swimming pool in my backyard, 50 meters, okay, and I can only swim what? 25 meters. What are you gonna do? I will swim 25 and then what? Rest a little bit and continue. Don't just go one straight because you might drown, all right, in the beginning. So if you're going too hard and no break, you might get heart attack. So you have to monitor yourself. And number 2, I can only what? I can only do this, breaststroke. Then all the time, I only do what? 1 lap, 2 lap, breaststroke. But if I also know how to crawl, hey, then I can go forward, breaststroke, come back, what? This, crawl. Then you have more portion or more variety of movement. That's called sports what? This type of exercise. You can develop more variety and chant different part, and that's more fun too, right? And then if I can also do, let's see, butterfly, side swing, yeah, and the back stroke, boy, you have fun. Every time you go to swimming pool, you go one time, one style, two style, three style, and repeat. And that's called what? One set. So if you're designing your cardio exercise set, it's better to have a 2 to 4 varieties. If you say, too much trouble, I just do jogging. Okay, do your jogging. Or go to a treadmill in all the 24 hours here and just hold there and watch TV. Yeah, that's easiest one, lazy one. But you want to use best of your time and develop more things, okay? And remember, Tai Chi technique is for self-defense. So when you do those techniques, you are not just getting yourself fit, and also you can practice what? Technique, you can self-defense, yeah? And also it's fun because it's a lot of fancy movement, fancy name. And fancy movement means what? The technique is sophisticated. It's not just easy, just go like a gym doing that simple. This is a more sophisticated and more elegant. That's why it's a performing art. So a lot of good thing in it. Okay, I will continue. Next part, we're gonna start workout, okay? Then we will conclude the theory. Now let's have 5 minutes break, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. Are you there? Everybody there?
Yes.
Good. Yes. Who else? Marvin? Hello. 这个慧君
I'm here.
You there, Marvin? Hi, Dr. Huang. Marvin? Sifu King. Okay. Well, now second part.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
I'm back. Yes, sir.
I think you're already getting dizzy, huh? Because I was talking so much. You
No,
think
it was really good. I was taking notes.
Taking note? Wow,
Yeah, I
good.
was taking notes. Yeah, you were talking too fast. I couldn't get all the information I wanted. It was good
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, you can ask question later. Now I want to get into some examples because we talk about design. You need to have a warm up, which is very flexible, and then your menu start getting into what your decision. What kind of technique I want to choose? How many? I just give example, right? You can use swing 4 style. You can choose them, and then 4 varieties, and you don't want too many. Because in too many, you be like a performing arts. No, you want something simple, but not just one. That's kind of boring. So I would suggest 4. 4 is most what I guess practical one. 2 is a little bit boring too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in my design, in my DVD, I have 6 because I designed 6 technique. 3 is for offense, 3 is for defense, and 3 means what? 3 distance, long distance, Chinese say kick, and then middle distance punch or kick, it will knee, and then close range means chin up, joint control, and throw. So I divide that into 3 distance and then different nature, offense, defense. So that's 6. Okay. And then in the martial art, they also have an angle, how you approach. You enter in the middle, 走中攻, okay, that's a very strong. But then most people use what? Go to side. And go to side, you go to right side or left side, and outside your arm, which is called outside the door. Okay, that's for martial art. We're not talking about martial art right now. I'm talking about you need a different technique for different purpose in self-defense, but also if you're not doing it for self-defense, it's varieties. Yeah, if you see some performance only one movement, it's sick. Choreography had to be what? Colorful, your footwork, everything. So 4 is good for teaching people, beginner, and you don't want them what? Do perfect in the beginning. Just then learn a little bit and then follow tape or return to practice. So today is same. I want to introduce maybe a time limit. I will introduce maybe 2 or 3. Give some example. And first one, I want to divide Tai Chi technique to 5 categories for disease. The first one is mental, emotional. Okay, usually like stress, anxiety, and depression. I have a student who have insomnia, and I use a couple technique as work, it's help. Okay, and the second one is physically impaired balance. That's a lot of people after middle age, they start having that issue. Okay, that's second one. The third category is for upper body, shoulder, upper back, neck problem, sore or pain, and then the lower back and the knee. And then finally, guess what? Another category. I'm talking about sports, prescription. Very important. The last one is important. Nowadays, obesity is a big problem, right? And the cardio failure, everything. So that is cardiovascular. So I use a cardio Tai Chi. Doesn't mean only for cardiovascular improvement, but it's just the concept. You can choose any movement, any technique, not even have to do with Tai Chi. Because in reality, like Tai Chi for athletics, you don't teach students do the exact same technique in Tai Chi. Use Tai Chi take it as a sample and then imitate that. But you cannot ask them to do perfect or beautiful because they're already painful. Okay. So this is the idea, progressively improve their skill. Now, we already talk about FITT, FITT, frequency, intensity, and then all this, you have idea already. Okay. Now we talk about why use Tai Chi exercise as a remedy, because when you slow down and you incorporate with the breathing control, it's called meditation, then you find out it can become healing. You see, why don't people use other exercise to heal people? They have to use meditative, exercise, because that will make your qi regulated by your mind, and you can control the qi, follow the special route, just like a needle. You choose a point to make it that qi go the way you want to heal people. Okay, so you have to slow down with the mental control and control your speed of breathing. When you control your speed of breathing, it's got to be what? Slow down breathing, so you control the force, and got to be general, not fast, because you cannot use a strenuous work to heal people. You're already sick. All right, that's a very important character. Okay, let's see. The first technique we'll do so-called grasping bird's tail, 蓝雀尾. That is an important core technique of Tai Chi. Okay, and then you find out it's very interesting if you know the application. All right, follow me. You have to stand up, yeah, and let me see. Let me go this higher. Something I can put underneath. It's too low. Okay, can you see me here? Okay. I will emphasize upper body first, then I can stand back up later for the footwork, okay? So you can see easier. Now, the two hand, you want to do grasp bird's tail. It's very good for stress reduction, because its movement goes well, very kind of interesting, not just like this. You see that this is a circle, right? If you circle your hand with the wrist, small circle, and then you start adding the distance by using elbow, okay? And it's the circle to the side. You don't want to go to hit yourself, so go to the side, and then you start using shoulder. Okay, this we call what? Mop in the middle. And this we call what? Waving hand like cloud drifting by. You know what technique? Insole, like a cloud drifting by, very relaxed. That's great technique for relaxation too, but not too easy. Okay, I don't want too easy one in the beginning. I want to do something interesting. So instead of going this way, we do this way. Look, up and down, up and down. Can you do that? Up and down. Do you get it? This is a circle. Simple. This is one hand up. You see my back hand, and down you see my palm. This is called in. This is called yang. All right? In, yang, in, yang. The in, yang. And you not in means what? Defensive, right? So you reach out to detect, hey, what's going on? Okay? You don't go this way. That means what? Offensive. Marvin, you don't fight this way. You fight this way. Okay? This means what? I am responding to your attack, but instead of defense, I become an offense. Okay, so defense, offense. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and I move my body to help my arm what? To reach out and also come back, distance, and the powerful. So do this one first. One hand, this is called Peng, wall off. This is called Yu, pulling down. So wall off, breathe in. Your body raise up, pulling down, sinking. And the way you shift your body is by your knee. So if your right leg is in front of you, okay, if you are even, then you go like this. And that you cannot create distance. So you go like this. Oh, so in the fighting, you see people don't fight this way. They fight this way, or this way, right? Sometimes they change it to the other side. So 1, 2. The Bruce Lee can change his time 3 times in 1 second. Can you do it? Right side, and then 2, 3, 4. Try it. Can you do 3 times like a Bruce Lee in 1 second? Hui Jin, I think it's more than 2 seconds. 1 second, you gotta change it 3 times. agility because you fight quick. So right side, left side. Now the hand too, go forward, coming back, small range. Okay, this is pulling down, right side. Now you change side, turn here, left side. Okay, so simple, slowly breathe in, look up, breathe out, coming down, and breathe in. And always maintain what? Flexibility. Don't go extend your arm fully. Just up to your eye height and come back and don't touch your chest with your arm just before you go back. So always reserve your space, okay? Yeah, and then going down, exhale, going up, inhale. From your diaphragm, from your dantian. Okay, your eye, follow your hand, all right? And then step forward, close your leg, and then step the other side, the other hand. This is the basic drill, okay? Hui Jin, too fast. You gotta breathe with the movement. So your breathing should be what? Slowly, deeply, gently, continuously, okay? Softly, yeah. And your eye follow your hand. It's called eye-hand coordination. When your eye is not looking at your hand means what? You don't know what you're doing, okay? Now, let's do 4 times each side. First, leg together, all right? That's 12 o'clock, right? Now, if you go to the right side, you turn your left toe to 45 away, and then bend your left knee, and then stick out your right leg, half step, toe point to that corner. And now, rotate your right leg, your right knee, clockwise. Rotate and keep it back straight, and rotate. Okay, don't lock any of your knee. So that is what rhythm. Breathe in as you forward, breathe out as you come back, and always what? Small circle. You see a small circle? Yeah, small circle, breathe in. Eye lock hand, breathe out, and breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, deep, slowly, gently, and what? And continuously, and then step forward, and then drop your hand, low down, reach up, and then the other side. Pull up, rolling back, I follow it, 2. Now it's your left knee, right? So your left knee will rotate your knee counterclockwise. You hear that? Counterclockwise. Up, down, up, down. Okay, and then step forward and close. Okay, as I can see, Hui Jin, when you step forward, you're supposed to load out your center and stick out your leg with your toe, your foot sliding along the ground, almost. Not to raise your leg, and then step forward. No, you always keep your leg low. Yeah, that means stable. Okay, don't walk with leg raised up. That's unstable. Okay, Marvin, your arms supposed to be what? Traveling along nose line. When I face to here, this is my long nose, center line here, and then nose line. Okay, come back, turn, and go. Okay, this is one arm. Am I right? You got 2 arms, right? Do you know what does grasping both tail means? Grasping sparrow, actually, its original name is 麻雀, 蓝雀尾. Let me ask Shifu Fang. What do you know? What do you know about sparrow? Yeah, and then the technique is called what? Grasping what? Sparrow's tail, right?
Grasping sparrow's tail.
Yeah, okay. Let me ask you. How big is a sparrow? How big is a sparrow?
Small.
Small. It's on your palm, right?
Yes.
Yang Chengpu, the famous young star Tai Chi representative, Yang Chengpu said, a bird in my palm cannot get out. So it's in control. So when you are grasping both tail, it's 2 hands. Look at that. 2 hands. Yeah, you see that? 2 hands. And you see the 2 hands? This close. Instead of go like this. Oh, that must be holding an eagle. Okay, the embrace, the caress a small sparrow in your palm, and you caress its tail. And if this is a sparrow, this is a sparrow. Where is the tail? Here. That's a tail. Yeah. So Marvin, if somebody come to you, you want to get his small finger, that's Guashbinbo's tail. You got it? So, you know, in mosquito is smaller than the sparrow's tail, right? Yeah? So when you want to catch mosquito, what do? You don't do this way, right? You do this way, right? Yeah? Show me. Mosquito. We're talking about mosquito. Kill it. Rachel, you cannot get a mosquito that way. You got to close your hand, close, quick, right? Okay. A bird move fast, fly in front of you. Faster than a mosquito. You can catch a mosquito. I doubt you can catch a bird, okay? So when you try to catch a bird, cross the bird tail, your hand had to be what? Gentle and soft. You see that? Can you do that? Oh. When your hand is relaxed, you can move faster, number one. Number one, it's more flexible and faster, and also it's more sensitive. When your hand is stiff, it's slow down and it's rigid. Understand? That's why in the martial art, there's all kind of style, some call it pump. Use a pump because pump is faster, like whip, and the fist is throwing slowly. Understand? So when you do the catching the bird, you don't use a fist. You want to use a flexible hand and catch, but it's harder to catch without hand. So you need it two hand to catch the bird. All right? Yeah. And you don't want to kill the bird, right? So you go what? Space. Okay. So when you do this movement, you should feel the heat between the palm. Yeah. Go with your hand. That's called what? Wall off, rolling back. Wall off, rolling back. Huh? Okay, I want you all practice one side 4 times, the other side 4 times, and remember, you want to practice to what? To get rid of stress. So you breathe from your center, 4 fingers below your navel, through your nose, the tip of tongue touch your roof, and the mouth, lose the mouth, and the eye follow your hand. You don't want to go straight because you don't want to square to a target. So you turn. So you face it this way, you a little bit pivot, and then you go 1, up, 2, and then 1, 2, and you see the different hand motion. This hand go forward, go up and down, but the other hand is what? Is crossed to the right and crossed to left. So you can see you are actually doing 2 directions. One horizontal, one is vertical. So this is vertical, up and down. Yes? The other hand is what? Horizontal, right and left. And when you make them work together, you'll be like this. Wall off, rolling back, wall off, rolling back. Do you get idea now? That's the way to catch a bird.
Dr. Wang, can you go back a little bit because you're too close to the screen so we cannot see your 2 hands. Thank you. Sorry.
No problem. Okay. So I want to catch a bird. I go this way. Look, I go this way, and I move to here. Because the bird moves. So I go wherever it goes. Okay? You see that? Actually what? I'm crossing my hand to catch a bird. That's Grace bird's tail. Marvin, you have ever taught people how to catch a bird with this technique? Time to start catching a bird. Okay? 慧金啊，你抓不到小鸟了，这样抓。you need to.
I showed how to catch an arm. You can catch an arm, right?
Look at this. Can you see that? I do my movement with my footwork, so I can move my body all the direction and back them up. My hand is going crossing.
还没有学会怎么抓这个了。
你这样抓永远抓不到，我告诉你。
怎么抓？
Your footwork is most important. You
Yeah.
go this side, you step forward quick, and then you back up quick. So you actually use only toes, okay? And this technique in the martial art is what? Jab and the cross. Watch this. Watch this. I'm a boxer. Here, cross. Okay, here, cross. You got it? So this is what? This is deflective. This is jab. If aggressive, if passive, then it's this. Tai Chi. Yeah, deflect it and then come back, putting down. But the other hand is what? Strike. So when you do the graceful tail, the hand goes like this one. This hand is the killer. This hand is defender. You understand? This is not the one who hit people. It's this one. Yeah, this one is the one who's going to hit you. So don't worry about this one. Worry about this one. Yeah, this is the one. Yes, it is the one. Okay? You got it, Marvin? The hand behind is the one. You got it. All right. Now let's do the footwork. Graceful tail has a movement. 彭吕挤按，踩列走靠。Okay? 彭吕挤按. This four technique is right angle, square to your target. You understand, teachers? 4 right angle, 4 is corner. 踩列走靠. And they attack different portion. Okay, this is square. Square to the front. 彭吕. Okay, this is called 挤. Okay, use your forearm parallel to the chest to push somebody. That's for close range. You do this all the time when you go to a door. You know, you're going to a stairway, you open the door, it's very close. You don't do this way, right? You just go and then do this. Have you ever done it before? That's called 挤. And when you do this technique, look at my top hand. You never do this way. That will hurt your wrist. You go this way. Okay? And don't put here. This will slip away. And don't go to here. That will be limiting your movement. Here, right in the middle. So push. So you want to open the door, you don't push this way. You push this way. Okay? And don't push this way. All right? Okay, then you open, block, and then push. This go push somebody. So 彭吕挤 and an. This four technique is most used in fighting. Okay, close range. Then another 4 is corner. It's called 踩列走靠. 踩 means what? Grab the wrist. 列 means what? Break the elbow. 走 means what? Strike the elbow. 靠 means what? Strike with shoulder. Marvin, how do you strike people with the elbow and the shoulder? Huh? Yeah, I saw you turn your waist, right? You don't want to strike people like this. I'm going to hit you. Okay, you go this way. Okay, oh, this way. It's oh, this way. It's over the corner, right? And then when you do a shoulder, you push the door very heavy. Do you push this way? Shoulder this way? No, you must be turning and then push with the shoulder. Am I correct? That is for close range. A little bit distance, then the hand come to you and you turn and you grab the wrist. This is called Tai. Okay, you got a wrist. Okay, that's angle, distance. And sometimes it's closer, then you hit on the elbow right here. And also what? Angle. So, 四正四余. Everybody learn Tai Chi have to know this set. 彭吕挤按踩列走靠. Because this is how Tai Chi was named as the 13 posture, 13式. Okay? Then 13 postures, including the 8 hand technique I just told you. 彭吕挤按踩列走靠, 8, right? How about the other 5? Because 13 means the 5, right? Yes or no? Marvin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Where are the rest of the 5? Huh? Where are the rest? 13式嘛. Tai Chi was originally named as the 13 method, 13 postures. Cindy, do you know?
There's
I'm asking Cindy. Dr. Cindy, Kudo. Cindy Huang, 你知道吗？ Are you there? Okay. 8 directions is for hand. 5 other 5 techniques is for your footwork. It's called 进退判固定进退判固定 进 means what? Advance. 退 means what? Retreat. And then 判 look right. 固 look left. And 定 stay in the middle. It's called the 5 element. Wood, water, metal, earth, fire. 5 direction. So whenever you are in a condition, you're fighting, you have to have 5 footwork. Just like you drive a car, you got to know how to advance, retreat, and turn right, and circle, right? That's a basic. So footwork make you move. And then 8 technique of hand is making you what? Protect yourself and fight people. So 5 plus 8 is what? 13. All right, these are 13 principles or 13 method or 13 step, whatever. Now, I give you this because you are doing Tai Chi and people ask you, oh, why Tai Chi is called a 13 method? You can tell them Tai Chi is offense, defense, yin and yang. But when you evaluate, develop into the application, you have a hand technique, foot technique, and they follow this rule. 8 techniques to cover 8 direction in fighting with hand. 5 technique with footwork because you need to move. Okay, Chinese said, 教拳不教步，教步打师傅 means what? You never teach your student how to do your footwork right because they will beat you. Because that's secret of winning. All right, now we're talking about.
So that's 8 directions hands, 5 direction foot.
Yeah, can you make that more? You cannot have more. You cannot have more, you can have less. Yeah, so that's why it's a very important idea, Tai Chi concept. And based on that, Tai Chi become the famous style. And then we today use Tai Chi for healing, but we still cannot forget how it come from. So when you do the healing, you also do the Tai Chi and understand the purpose. Will that be more interesting than just doing it? Or I want to be relaxed, or I want to be relaxed. Much more meaningful, right? And because you know the techniques, you know the meaning, so your technique will be what? Will be on the right track. If you go to the park, you see people always what? They're not catching the bird, they're catching the eagle. Look at that. I see the people do Tai Chi in the park. Oh, rolling back, yes, and then come back. There's no bird. Huh? You understand what I mean? You do the right way, from beginning, catch a bird, and then bring it back home, and then cook it, swallow it, and then throw the feather away, flow away, okay? This is imagination. That means you are doing something that you are controlling. Okay, that's a particular way to do it. Now for patients, forget it. They cannot take so much. Just teach them, okay, you want to be relaxed, all right? Before you go to bed every night, catch 20 birds for me. And don't teach them too many. Just teach it. Roll up, rolling back, and change side. Roll up, rolling back, and change side. Okay? So today, just learn this. Change side. Show me how you change side. Continue your breathing control. Yeah. No, Hui Jin. You just sit down and do, if you teach wheelchair people or people who are lazy and they want to be stressful, reduce stress, tell them sit down and then do this. Turn to right, then wave your left hand and wave right hand. 1, 2, and then repeat. 1, 2, and repeat, and then change side. Here, 1, 2. Okay. Do you know how I change side? That's all you need to do today. Just left side. Yeah, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, about 4 times, and then watch how I change. I coming down. I go up and then turn. Okay? That transition is important. Learn this. Up and turn. How do you turn?
Like this.
No, you lost the bird. Hui Jin. You
Bird.
always keep your bird between your palms. Like Yang Chengmu said, 鸟在我手里跑不掉。看 left hand on top, right hand here, come back, right hand on top. It's always what? Within your control. 天罗地网，对不对？ The neck, cover, and now you're change side, right? 你要换边 look, up, okay, and then drop his hand, swing here, okay? So when you are going the other side, you just what? Throw this hand to be top, and then go back. First, this one is under, this one top. Now, when you change side, this becomes top. Yeah.
Follow your eyes follow the hand, come down.
Oh, of course. You always look at the top hand. Top hand.
Okay.
Defend yourself. Don't only think about people, hit people. Think about protect yourself. Okay? So ward off, rolling back. Ward off, rolling back. And a change. Ward off, and now watch this. Change. Ward off, rolling back. And don't forget, do the move from your waist. Turn the waist. One, turn the waist. Two. One, turn the waist, turn the head. And then change side here. Turn the waist. One, two. Turn the waist. Okay? Not just your hand. The whole upper body. So I usually teach people who are on wheelchair, and they love this a lot because they have this and this. Okay. And then go the other side. Yeah, this. Yeah, you can teach a variety later. Okay? I have taught one girl in Diana College. She's from Shanghai. She told me for 2 years, she got an insomnia. Anything can help her from Tai Chi. I said, okay, catch bird. So I told her, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, breathe out, 20 times per night. 1 month later, she told me, it's done, no more. Okay? So catch bird before you go to bed. All right? Make it simple. Okay, that's for stress. I have a classified Tai Chi technique. In my Tai Chi chart, I have 13 techniques represent Tai Chi. I use 3 for each symptom. This one is for stress, mental. Now, second one, I want to deal with you guys, impaired balance. But I tell you, for impaired balance, number 1 is improve their strength, the leg, because they are weak. That's why they fall. And then it's posture, because their posture is not right. And then coordination. And then what? Flexibility. This and their attention. Most of the people who fall in the United States, statistically said, most cases happen in home. You fall in your home. You're too relaxed. In the street, you probably less likely. So you have to watch your home arrangement, everything. Yeah, lights or any steps, whatever. Let's avoid. Just like your kid, corner everywhere. You don't want any corner around, right? So when elder people stay in your home, you got to watch the home arrangement and the light, and the posture is second. Always teach people do the upright technique. So virtually any Tai Chi movement, if you do the correct way, 中正安舒 means balance, posture, do the movement from the waist and comfortable. 安舒 is what? 内三合, 意气力 combination of 意, attention, qi, breathing control, and what? 力 movement. They all together means you're smooth. You are doing movement smoothly, coordination great. And you're doing posture, 不偏不倚, then you have no problem. But important thing is strength. Strength means what? You have the sufficient leg power, right? So I want you to do 2 things to improve your strength. One is called what? Prayer and fiddle. 手为琵琶. Sound good? I'll teach you how to do it. Okay? This will help your hand, your arm, your leg. This is called prayer and fiddle. Imagine you hold a guitar, prayer and fiddle. Okay? Now, if this hand in front hold a guitar, this same side leg will be in the front. Watch this. Here. And this leg half step back 45 degree to 60 degree. This angle, face there, chest face there. This hand is straight, toe straight. This hand here. Okay, look at that. It's 70 weight on the back leg, 30 weight on front. Let's go 三七步, okay? In the Xingyi system, the 5 fish form system, this is the way they walk. Forward, forward, back up, okay? Why we do this one? Because I want people to start develop their technique with the strength. So they will be able to keep it back straight, and then 30 here, 70 here, and here. And then watch this. Step back, 2. Okay, step back, 3. And then forward, 1. And then change side, 2. Okay, change side, 1. So this is for people who are out of shape to develop their strength on knee. The lower, the better. And based on this one, the next movement is called white crane spread its wing. 白鹤亮翅. That's more training. That's like weight training. Watch this. Panavito, 30, 70. 白鹤亮翅, white crane, cat stance. Look at that. Cat stance, 90 degree, 90% almost there. Here. And then step back, 2. Step back, 1. Which one is more strength on your leg? Which one? Huh?
白鹤亮翅
Yeah. 白鹤亮翅 is always only on one leg. And the lower you are, the higher you can jump, you can fly. So beginner maybe doing like this. Oh, I need to develop my strength of 白鹤亮翅 big. That's a lazy crane. But you want to be good, go down here. Go down here. The lower, the higher you can jump up. So this 2 technique for people who got problem, the strength of legs. Yeah, 人老腿间老. They said in Chinese said people getting aged.
What was your hand position on the first one, the Xingyi?
Xingyi is back and forth. Look, this.
It was this way, right?
Yeah, in Xingyi is a punch forward and a side to side. This is called wood. This is called water. This is called earth. Move.
Okay.
Move.
We were doing earth, this one. Open palm, right?
Yeah, the 2 direction is most used in fighting. Punch straight and straight to the side. Okay? So that's a very good for martial art too. And what you do is this 30, 70, so you can always what? Always take yourself low, middle, and up. Yeah, so that's how you fight people. You don't want to play people like a Huang Fei in the movie. You know what? In the movie, he show up like this. You want to fight? You want to fight? Okay, let me show you how you fight. Ready? Okay, let's go. Okay. Nobody do that. Yeah, they always do this. Look, turn the video. You see? This protect here, this sensual here, this here. Yeah, and this kick. So the 3 sections, 上中下盘, all covered in this technique.
I'll be back, excuse me.
Yeah, of course, you got to teach the application so people learn a lot from you, right? Oh, no, the third one is what? Upper. I think it may be the last one today. The most important is a low limb, your low limb. That means your knee and your waist. And when you do the white crane, also your plank fiddle, if you with the twisting of your waist, okay, every time twisting your waist, that is also what? Adjusting your lower back. You understand? Hey, wait, Gina, that's side to side. I want you to go back and forth. When you go back, watch the way you twist your waist. Let me see. This is really tough.
I was afraid about get to the door. I had hit the door
Okay.
before.
But I want you to learn how you twist your waist here, and then
Yeah.
go this. Step toe, okay, touch ground, and then push your heel down. Now look, when you shift your weight back, you back up your waist, and you turn the waist, okay? And again, 1 and 2. Yeah, and then touch your toe and heel and shift the weight, okay? So virtually, you are stretching your low back. You got it?
Want to
Understand?
do the just the spread the crane.
What? Don't worry about the crane. The hand is up and down, up and down. Yeah, there are main technique in the hand. One is this, like a parting was man. Yeah, 1分钟. Oh, this corner. That's what? Stand in front, 斜飞, and then this side to side, right? Oh, back and forth here, and then what? And up and down. That's white crane spread with. 这叫上下. Okay. Yeah, think about cross. So horizontal, this,
上去了。
up and down. Okay, and then when you back up, one down by your knee, protect your leg, and then the other hand go up, protect your hand. You got it? So land and then cross and then open. Land, stretch and cross, open.
This is yin, and this is yang, right?
No, different technique. This is a white crane spray wind is big range, but
Yeah, I was backing up some. I couldn't remember that was, I just backed up a little bit. Yin, yang, right?
if you look at my tape, you see the application. Okay.
Okay.
You can see my tape right after this. Okay. I guess today we don't have so long time, so I show you how to catch a bird, then I show you how to play the fiddle, and I show you how to
Sir.
fly.
金鸡独立。
经济独立. Oh, 经济独立 is too easy. Golden rooster, standing one leg is just like what? Standing against the wall, and then lift your knee, and then hold your knee up, and then grab your foot, and then press to yourself. Yeah. Oh, here. We call this one 抱靴. Embrace your boot. That is a basic drill. Marvin, the knee should come to your center line. Yeah, and toe come back, and then grab your foot, and then push your knee toward your chest. And stay there still. Yeah, here. Okay. And if you are not stable, you can lean against the wall and hold there, push. And that's good for your low back problem too. Okay. All right. The golden rooster stand one leg, I don't recommend to teach elder people. When they fall, they'll sue you. Okay. So don't do that. You do this one, they can train their knee and they can watch the body, and then put a book there. If they do this move, the book stay there, means what? They're upright. If book drop, that's wrong. That means they lose balance. Okay, so we take care of a catch a bird, we can take a plain fiddle and a white crane. Then last one, let me see. I want to do shoulder because that's very, very, I can assure you, very effective. So first one, we're gonna do repulse monkey. Okay, monkey. You know, repulse monkey, your hand go this way. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you swim, stroke, a break, a crawl, right? Crawl. When you do the cross swimming, you go forward and you crawl back. But in repulse monkey, you extend your hand because your body will retreat, and then your body retreat. So reality is your footwork is backing up, and then you rotate your hand, raise your elbow, raise your arm, and then body retreat, and let your hand go up, go down, because your body back up. So the hand on the top actually what is not doing anything. You just stay there and wait your body to keep it straightened. And then the other side, raise and two. And you do this one with the hand rotation. Okay, so this is the palm. face each other up and down. When you do the plantar fiddle, your hand go this way. Yeah. And we do this way because this is a block attack, poke, okay, a hit. And this is what? Side to side, block and straight to the side. This is what? From up and down, yeah, up and down, okay? So your palm position are different, understand? So repose monkey, the monkey is so fast, come to attack you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna block and then attack, okay? And block and attack. Remember, you're backing up. You back up to allow your backhand, originally backhand, become what? Front hand. You got it? Raise, 2. And why this could be good for shoulder? Because you're going to raise your elbow, and then you're going to extend your hand, and you're going to over. And that means what? Your shoulder is what? It's rotating. Rotating complete, 360 degree. Yeah, remember, cross your head, center line. If you don't cross your head, it's not complete 360 degree. It's not effective. You got to do effective 1 and 2. Okay, like swimming, but yeah, well, it's like it, but not exactly. Okay, so you do this, and because you do all this one, and you do the other way, then that is called defending hand. Yeah, I don't think we have time for this today. So this is the movement that helps your shoulder to regain its flexibility and overcome the problems. And remember, you always breathe with the movement. So this will be breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And always what? Conduct the motion from your waist, not your shoulder only. The whole body, the breathing, make the chi come up from your center to your shoulder, elbow, and the hand. And then it's drive your chi through this problem area, yeah, the trouble area. And in the beginning, you might not able to go straight up. You might go just here and then go like this. That's good, that's good. But then gradually turn the waist and raise your arm and over your head. When you can do that way, that means you already what? Mostly recovered. Okay? Now, can we show you part of my tape to let you get idea how you teach people each technique, use in healing with Tai Chi, okay?
Yes, please.
What do you have? You have a catch bird or you have a claw hand? Yeah. Just do the stress reduction one. Okay. Let's see it. Yeah, I'll post all these things in the my YouTube. Look into Dr. Wong's Kung Fu and Wellness channel, YouTube, and become a subscriber. It's free, all right? I have a student, they all go there to see their material, learning material. Okay, watch this.
Wave hands like clouds drifting by.
Ready? Embracement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Out. In. 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 Out. Waving hand like cloud drifting by. Drill. Horse stance. Step. So. Inside, step. Embrace moon. Reach out. Rotate your knee. Wave your hand. Rotate your knee. And 2 arms. Follow the weight shifting. Like doing this. Circling. Turn the wrist. Rotate your forearm, rotate your whole arm, and from the waist. And I look for the palm. Hand come to before your eye and turn the wrist. Shift the weight. Shift the weight. Here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. 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 In. Out, in, out.